Hi guys, you're welcome to another edition of Reels and Wheels. Well, the show where we get to actually appreciate and introduce you to the amazing talents, the brains behind every beautiful work of art that you get to see out there. My name is Cordelia, you can call me Empress Delia, and I have with me today Fomwul. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you, Empress Delia.
Alright, so it's still Reels and Wheels, and we would be right back. You're welcome back to the show. It's still Reels and Wheels, the Creatives Hub, and I still have with me Fomwul, a producer, a humanitarian, and an advocate for women and children. Thank you for sticking around, ma'am.
Thank you for having me.
How has the life of a filmmaker been?
Turbulent, but mostly fun.
So how have you been trying to balance all of this together?
To be honest with you, there is no balance.
Okay.
Yes, there is no balance. You just have to put in more effort doing one and suppress the other.
All right, so being a producer, is it something you had wanted from childhood or you just found yourself in it?
So interestingly, growing up, I actually just wanted to, I had the media flair. I wanted to be in the media, but not as a filmmaker. It will shock you. But then, I got admission to study theater arts. So that's when the flair for film and entertainment started.
Let's assume you just wake up one morning and do you get shocked and be like, wait, how was I able to achieve all of these? Do you get excited? Do you get scared? What's the feeling like for you?
The magnitude of what I do, I hardly see it as much as people do.
Wow.
So most of the time when I get that kind of reaction for myself is because of what somebody has done or said about me.
So what would you describe your character as? Are you that producer who is stern or that producer who is the life of the party? Or you're just focused on work?
Are you sure you want to hear it? Okay, so here is it.
Yeah.
My personality are two different personalities. When I'm working, I'm different. Okay. When I'm not working, I'm different. I'm actually a very playful person, but people that have worked with me would not agree. I don't play when I'm working. When I'm not working, I'm the most unserious person you would ever find in the room.
Interesting.
Yes. So there is that contrast of, and then when I say I don't play when I'm working, it's not that I'm stern. Okay. I'm just disciplined.
All right, so let's talk about the movie that brought you to limelight.
I don't think, is there any movie that has brought me to limelight? I'm not sure. What I'm sure about is all the projects I've done that are out there. Right. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so probably because I'm not there. That's how I feel. I feel I'm not there yet. I've not gotten there yet. That limelight you're talking about, to me, I haven't gotten there yet.
So I think that actually sparked up the curiosity in me. What point would you say, yes, you're there?
So, I'm an independent producer.
Okay.
I work with Cinema Patapata as one of the producers, and we do a lot of projects. I have worked with different people on different projects. Now, what it will be the it for me, as per project, my film, and I'll get that satisfaction, is when I work single-handedly as a producer and an executive producer, and I get all that I'm getting now attached to that particular project. Wow. To me, that is when I will feel like, okay, I've arrived, I've done it.
Okay, all right, that will be soon, I believe.
Thank you, amen.
All right, so let's talk about the last movie that you produced. What was it about? Is it out yet or still cooking?
Okay, so the last movie I produced is called Mojisola. It's not out yet, it's still in post. I think we're done with post. It will soon be out. But the one before that, This is Lagos, is both of them are feature films. It's going to be showing in cinemas hopefully by December, and from there we'll take it up to international streaming platforms. So yeah, that Mojisola is coming after This is Lagos. So the most recent job I've done is Mojisola, and it's not out yet, but I promise you it's a banger. I promise.
Fuck you, fuck my job, fuck my music, fuck Lagos.
Raw! I go kill you. I go kill you, yeah.
Now
for this one, I want you not to look at the camera.
Yes.
Want to try Mama Smallis?
Steve-O was born to be a star in a city of opportunities. Steve-O is on his way to Afrobeat superstardom, but Ikechukwu Ononako, Enyina Nwigwe, David Jones David, Greg Ojefua, Rahama Sadao, Mike Afolari, Homsup Jibril, Kate Henshaw, Sunny Moazu, Laura Pepple, including Jesse Jacks, are all standing in his way.
You get hit.
See, I'm just rising from the underground scene.
Back then when I gave butter, nobody be raising my matter. Back then I was
This is Lagos.
Okay.
All right, so it's still Reels and Reels, and we would be right back. You're welcome back to the show. It's still Reels and Reels, the Creatives Hub, and I still have with me Gil Fomwul. Thank you for sticking around, man.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so did you want to give us a snippet? What's Mojisola about?
Hell no.
We should just wait for it.
Just wait for it.
Just wait for it.
I'm not allowed to say. Just anticipate. All I need to do is put in that curiosity in you.
Okay.
That I need to light up that fire for you to want to know more.
So, you said you wanted to be a newscaster. You wanted to just be in the media until theatre art changed everything for you. So, would you say you're just going with the wind, or there is something you want to achieve being a producer?
I am definitely not going with the wind.
Okay.
I'm definitely not going with the wind. I just want to make positive impact.
All right.
It's hardly about me, actually. It's hardly about me. When I want to succeed, I want my success to be in a way that it impacts on other people and not just myself. I am hardly a one-man successful gang. I am not that. So it motivates me to, filmmaking is the perfect opportunity for me to tell a lot of stories.
Yeah.
So like I was saying earlier, what the high point for me would be if I tell those kind of stories, I executive produce it and I produce it myself, and I tell those kind of stories that people want to, that is going to give a positive impact on people. That would be my ultimate satisfaction.
Okay, so you do documentaries.
Yes.
So I just want to know, would you rather be on a documentary set or a full movie set?
With movies, you can freestyle a lot, depending on the story you're telling. If it's fiction, you know that you can go all out and above. But if you're telling a true life story, then you know you're confined. Same way with, I believe telling a true life story in a film form is the same way you're actually telling a documentary, because these are real events and then real people are telling, even though we have docu-series, where people reenact some of these, incidences or situations. But for me, I connect more when I'm making documentaries, because they're real life issues. I see them and I know what they are going through. For film, if I'm not telling a real life story, then, it's just, I'm just telling a story.
Yeah.
Don't tell me to pick, because
All right, so maybe let me make it easier for you. What's that particular documentary that you were on that still rings a bell in your head?
The one we filmed in, Jigawa, I think. Okay. That was a documentary about, it was for an international organization. It's a documentary about nutrition. Okay. So yeah, I got to see malnourished children, poor hygiene, marginalized women, those, and for me personally, these are things that I don't take lightly. Yeah. So it resonated with the kind of work I do as a humanitarian.
Let's shift from documentaries. I don't like the whole, you're getting all moody, all passionate.
Okay. Please, let's go to the fun side.
All right, so life more or less. Tell us about it.
That's the film that took me to Ouagadougou. Okay. Yeah, that's the film that took me to Burkina Faso. It's actually still in the works. Does it surprise you? Wow. We've not shot it yet. It's still in development. Okay.
All right, so it's still Reels and Reels, and we would be right back. Okay, welcome back to the show. It's still Reels and Reels, the Creatives Hub. Alright, so before the break, I said we're going to have a nice, let's come back home. Let's come back to Jaws. What's that thing about Jaws that you are really passionate about when it comes to movies and film?
Honestly, presently, my best place to shoot is Jaws. Just has the scenery. This is going to sound so cliche, but truly, we can't overemphasize this. Just has the scenery, and just has the warmth for filmmakers. Because I've been to places where you go to film and you beg the people, especially when you're working with low budget. You beg the people for access for you to film, and the kind of reception you receive is not. But here in Jos, we have that. So there are a lot of professionals in Jos as well. So you see, as a producer, I'm always looking at my budget. I want to work with people that will just leave their houses and stroll to location. I don't want to camp people. So you see, in so many ways, there are more advantages for me personally to film in Jos. Yeah, and then apart from the fact that I am terribly biased about Jos, I just want to showcase anything I see in Jos. Anything I am passing and see, I want to take it. I want it to be on camera for other people to see.
All right, so talking about showing off, are you working on any indigenous projects?
There is one or two in the works actually that we're discussing just this morning with one of my co-producers about filming next year. I have some projects for next year. Hopefully we do that. So it's actually an indigenous project. All
right, so what else should we be looking forward to from you?
You should actually be looking forward to more projects, more film projects. And more of humanitarian projects as well. I have a few that I would really love to do some more on.
I have a final question, but before I give you that question, we'll play a game.
Okay.
But just to allow you to relax, let's take a break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. It's still Reels and Reels, your Creatives Hub. I am still Delia and I'm still going with me, your Fomwul. Alright, so we're going to be playing a game. And this is called This or That. I get to give you two options and you pick one.
Okay,
I'll try and make it as hard as I can.
Okay, I thought you were going to say you try and make it as fun as you can. All right.
Well,
bring it on.
Fun is hard is fun.
Bring it on, let's go.
All right, so let's go. Love or money?
Money. Money.
It's the look before you said the money.
Money.
All right, so money or end credit? Okay.
Should I add something to it or I have to pick? Because I've seen...
You have to pick.
Money.
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 Okay, money or family?
Family.
Okay, so there's something that's actually... All right, so would you have soda or wine?
Wine.
Okay. Would you rather be sleeping or on set?
I love my sleep time, but I'd rather be on set.
Okay, all right.
So, be sleeping without being on set.
Traveling or reading?
Traveling.
Food or water?
Water.
Exercise?
Exercise. I don't want to hear the or. It's exercise.
All right, so that's on the game.
Okay.
All right, so before we go, can you just, there are lots of people out there that are looking up to you, a lot of people that want to be like you, people that want to emulate you, especially in yours. So what would you have to say to them?
I don't know if they shouldn't be like me. Yes, they can admire me and try to take one or two lessons. Work on it, and become themselves. I love originality a lot. So they should not be like me. They should strive to be better, if possible. Right. Yeah. But most importantly, you need to work hard. You need to be smart. You shouldn't be lazy. There is no, some people would assume you work smarter when you don't work hard. There is a difference.
Yeah.
So you have to work hard and as well as work smart. I always tell people, you have talent, but you're just sitting. opportunity beats talent any
Yeah.
day, anytime. So you have to go all out. Whatever you feel you deserve, go and take it. Don't wait for it to come to you because you feel you deserve it.
Okay, speaking about opportunities, are you open for collaborations?
Sure, definitely, sure.
From
I'm very careful
whoever
with it.
is?
I'm
Okay.
very, very extremely careful with it, but I'm open.
Okay,
I'm
all
open.
right. So thank you so very much for that exciting session.
Thank you for having me.
Sure to have you again, and I hope to see you someday on set.
Yes,
because I want to
definitely.
actually vet the whole Stern thing.
Okay.
All right.
Please, you're welcome.
Okay, so that's the much we can take today on the show. Do not forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Remember that it is Reels and Reels, your creatives hub. Until I come your way again, I remain Cordelia. Bye.